Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about our hot folder application, and this application is going to be very important for you if you are one, a pro user, and two, if you do not have a brother printer. So if you do have a brother printer, there is a different application made specifically for brother printers, so go in and find that one instead. But if you have an Epson, Ricoh, pretty much any other printer, then this is going to be the video for you. And so if you'll notice, we're here kind of on this random page, kind of a scary picture. And the reason for that is because I wanted to show you, if you do not use the hot folder app, this will be the page that you see when you scan your item, when you scan the barcode. Now it is helpful, obviously, and we do use it in other areas in our workflow. But when we are using in our DTG workflow, and you probably already have run into this, it can be kind of cumbersome and very time consuming to actually just download this image and then have to upload it into Garment Creator, resize it, make sure the settings for the ink are correct. All those different things take time, right? And so it slows down our ability to be quick when we're trying to get orders out. And so what we did was we made an application specifically for that, because we have all the information we need. We know what this is going to be printed on. We know what colors this image has in it. And so we dissect all of that information, and we're going to process the image and send it to a hot folder, okay? And so I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. So we're going to copy this, because we're going to use it later. But you're going to go to the integrations tab, and you're going to see this hot folder app card here. And you're just going to click on download application. I've already done it. We'll do it again and see if it... This is a Windows only application, so you will have to have a Windows computer in order to use it, to run it. But it is finished now. I'm going to open it. And when you're doing this, make sure that you show the API key and you copy that, because you're going to need that in a second here. It's going to allow us to communicate from this new desktop app to our normal application. So it's going to show this notification here. You're just going to click on more info and run anyway. Do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes? Yes, you do. And I'm going to save it there. Okay, and it's done. Now, because we already downloaded it, it didn't open directly for us, but all I have to do is go here to my downloads. And this is what you'll see, this like folder here, and it'll say Riverr hot folder app. You're going to open it from there, and you're going to see this icon here. Just click on that, and it should load right up for you. Okay, so this is the application that the person at your printing station will be seeing the majority of the day. And this is where they will basically just be fed the images and print them directly to the printer. But before we get to have all the fun of just scanning and printing, we do have to set up some things so that we can connect. Basically, we have the information, but now we need to convert that information into ways that we can read it for our printer, right? So we're going to go into our printer settings area. And I've already set a few of these up, not very many, but we pull in the garment size. This is directly, once again, from the application that you're using, and there's every single garment size in our system is here. And what you're going to do is connect it directly to a platen size. So we've done that here, and you can see you can change it, obviously, to whatever you want to. And once those platen sizes are set up, and you're done with that, then this next area here is called our placement mapping. So this placement here is also pulled in directly from the application. When you're syncing listings or products, you're going to be giving the placements for all of your different products that you have. And so it's going to pull in that information. But what we need to do is then take that information that's given to us and connect it to a specific platen size. And from that platen size, we need to know, okay, what is the max width and the max height that we want to have for this platen and this placement. So if it's a full front image and it's on this platen, 16 by 20, then I just, you can put in obviously whatever numbers you want, but I put in, we want our max width to be 10, our max height to be 12. And so then the left and the top, these are our offsets. And so we want our default offset for this one to be one inch, and we want our default offset for our top to also be 1 inch. And so once again, fill in all of these as well. And then what this area right here allows us to do is to process the image to the correct output size for your printer. So it's going to be processed to the exact right size even before it's sent to the hot folder. And also, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but this is where you enter your API key, enter it there and click on save, and then enter all these settings and save those as well. And so now we're going to move on to our hot folder settings. And here is where we're going to be specific for the ink settings that we want to have, and also the specific hot folders we want to send it to. So if you'll notice, there's 4 different print modes here. Our system can identify if an image only has black ink. It can identify if it only has white ink. And then this says color ink only, but really what that means is if it's a white shirt, then it's only going to lay color ink. So our system also knows, is this a white shirt? If so, it's going to assign it to this, and then anything else will fall into the color and white ink category. And we understand that you're probably going to have different ink settings for different styles. If you have a sweatshirt, there might be different ink settings you want to create. So all you have to do is go into here, and you can type in any product number that's in our system, and it'll show up. You can add it. So here we have our 3001 Bella Canvas. We can save that as an option. So now it's here, and also it's down here. You can see that. We're going to delete that just because we want to keep it simple. But now what we need to do is we have the print mode, the style, and the platen size. So now we're going to connect it to a hot folder. And I've already connected these to a specific hot folder, but you're going to want to connect a specific hot folder. And what this will allow you to do, I don't know if you've used hot folders or not before, but if you haven't, you're going to want to do some research on the specific hot folder settings for your program. So if it's Garment Creator, they do have hot folders you can use. But essentially what it's going to do is it's going to pre-configure the ink settings for that specific hot folder. So we know that, this is for our white shirt, remember, with color ink only. So we're going to send this to a hot folder that has pre-configured settings for pre-configured ink settings for white t-shirts. Okay. And so same thing for all these other ones as well. If it's black ink only, we want to have these pre-configured settings for the hot folder that we're sending it to. So once that's finished, we just created 3 here. It's very easy. Just select that folder, and it'll save it right there, very quick, and automatically saves it. So now we're done with that, and ideally you'd finish all of them. And as we only did a few, just so we could walk through it quickly for you, but we have enough to use that image that we were looking at earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and scan that barcode. I don't have a scanner, so I'm just going to paste it in here instead. But if we scan it, on the scan, this is what's going to happen. The person at the printer is going to scan it, and it's going to pull in all of the information once again, like it did there, and it's going to show you what that production file is looking like. And it has all of the settings that we created in our printer settings and hot folder settings. So we know what platen size it's connected to. We know what printing method it's going to have to use, the size, the width, and the height, left and top. And so it's ready to go. Essentially, there's only one other setting that you have to decide on, and that is if you want to scan it and have it sent directly to the hot folder on the scan, then you click on print automatically, and it'll process the image to the correct size and then send it to the hot folder that you need to send it to. If you would rather come to this page and make sure that everything looks all right before you actually send it to the printer, then you can leave this unchecked and just click on print and it'll send it that way. So we're going to do that. So it's saved in our screenshots. And so here's that image. It's saved directly to that folder. And so there you have it. When you're using this application, just make sure you understand how your hot folder settings work with the specific program you're working with. But this is going to help you, so you don't have to download the image, you don't have to upload it, you don't have to resize it, you don't have to change the color settings. Everything is done automatically if you set up these settings and also set up your hot folder settings. So I hope that was helpful, and have a great day.